Hi, I'm Kenzie. Let's get started on the next Start to Read book. The seventh book is called Grover's Lucky Jacket. Here we go. Grover's Lucky Jacket by Deborah Hautzig, illustrated by Norman Chartier. One sunny day, Grover was sitting on his stoop. A mail truck came along. "I have a package for you, Grover," said the driver. "Oh, thank you," said Grover. "I love to get packages, and this one is from Grandma." Grover ran to show his mother. He opened the package. It was a shiny red jacket. "Oh, Mommy, what a super jacket! And it is just like the ones the big kids wear." Grover put his jacket on. His mother smiled. "It looks lovely, dear," she said. "I am so lucky to have such a nice grandma," said Grover, "and this will be my lucky jacket." Grover wrote a thank you letter to his grandma. Then he ran outside to show his jacket to everyone. "What a great jacket," said Ernie. "It is so nice and red," said Big Bird. "You're a lucky duck," said Bert. "I know," said Grover proudly. Grover wore his jacket all the time. It felt so soft and looked so shiny. He wore it when he played. He wore it when he ate. He even wore it to bed. Grover wore his jacket in school every day. And every day Mr. Lester said, "Grover, aren't you hot in that jacket? Why don't you take it off?" But Grover smiled and said, "I am not hot. This is my lucky jacket. I never take it off." One day, Mr. Lester had exciting news. "Our class is going to put on a play. It will be Cinderella," he said. "Molly will be Cinderella. Jill and Susan will be the mean stepsisters. Norma can be the wicked stepmother. Truman will be the pumpkin. Janet can be the fairy godmother." Soon all the children had a part. All but Grover. "What about me?" said Grover softly. "Grover, you can be the prince," said Mr. Lester. Grover's furry face lit up. "Thank you. I, Grover, will try to be a good prince." Truman said, "You are so lucky." Grover said, "I know. I am wearing my lucky jacket." Every day, Grover's class practiced for the play. "Mop the floor," shouted Norma, the wicked stepmother. "Cinderella cannot go to the ball," screamed the wicked stepsisters. "Make a wish," said Janet, the fairy godmother. "Will you marry me?" said Grover the prince. After school, Big Bird helped Grover practice. "What if I forget what to say?" Grover asked Big Bird. "Gee, I forget what to say all the time," said Big Bird. "Don't worry, you have your lucky jacket. You will be fine." At last, the big day came. Grover was so excited he hardly ate his breakfast. "I cannot wait to see you as the prince," said his mother. "I hope my jacket brings me extra luck today," said Grover. "You do not need luck," said his mother. "You know your lines. Just do your best." When they got to school, all the parents were there. Grover said goodbye to his mother and went backstage. He took off his jacket and hung it up. Then he put on his prince costume. "Grover, you look so nice," said Molly. "Thank you," said Grover shyly, "but I am not finished. Now I have to put on my lucky jacket. It will help me remember what to say." But when Grover looked for it, He could not find it any place. "Oh no!" he cried. "What will I do? I cannot go on without my lucky jacket." "But," said Prairie Dawn, "the show must go on." Grover peeked from behind the curtain. The room got dark and the play began. "Oh," Grover said to himself, "there are so many people. If I forget what to say, I think I will be sick." Grover went to talk to Mr. Lester. "I think I am too sick to be a prince," whispered Grover. "You look fine to me," said Mr. Lester. "But I lost my lucky jacket," whispered Grover. Mr. Lester smiled and said, "Don't worry, you know your part." At last, Grover went out on the stage. He danced with Cinderella at the ball. He saw his mother wave to him. "Oh my goodness," he thought, "what do I say when I bring the glass slipper?" Then Grover put the slipper on Cinderella's foot. "Will you marry me?" he asked. He remembered. Cinderella smiled. When the play was over, everybody clapped and clapped. Nobody clapped louder than Grover's mother. Grover ran to hug his mother. "I lost my jacket," he said, "but I was lucky anyway. I remembered what to say." His mother said, "That is not luck. You are just a fine actor." Mr. Lester came over. He was holding something red. "Is this your jacket, Grover?" "Oh, yes!" shouted Grover happily. "You found it! Oh, thank you!" He put on his jacket. "This is such a lucky day," said Grover. And it was. The end.